What's going on, everybody? Welcome. And today I want to talk about a harsh reality that some of us are going to have to face. And that is everybody is not going to make it with you. I'm going to break that down. There are people that we meet in our life, and you may be that one people who have that gift that's been touched, who have just that something about them that it just exudes success. Like they're going to be somebody, right? And those people have something you can't explain, but it attracts people. It attracts people around them. And when that person it has an idea of what they want to do with their life and they're on their path, many people want to attach themselves to that person to either help them on their path or to help themselves on their path by attaching themselves to that person. You have friends like this, you have family members like this, you may have classmates like this, you may even have mentors like this who will attach themselves to that person to go along for the ride. And I don't mean by go along for I don't always mean they just latch on just for the sake of latching on. They don't contribute anything to that person's life or contribute anything to helping that person. But what happens is there gets to a certain point when if you are constantly elevating and those same people that were with you in the beginning start to fall off little by little, incrementally. They just start to every new stage you reach, you have less and less people around you. That is an indication, or that should be an indication to you that everybody is not going to make it with you. They could fall off for many reasons. They could fall off because of jealousy. They could fall off because they really wanted to be them instead of you. They could fall off because that's just the expiration date of your friendship or partnership with that person. It don't have to be nothing negative. It just could be that that this right here, whatever it is just where it ends with your friendship or relationship or whatever. Excuse me. And you realize that, wow, every time I elevate, people just fall off, little by little. But see, for you, as that special individual, your goal is to bring everyone along with you. Your goal and your wish is for everyone that started off with you in the beginning to be there with you when you finally manifest your full potential. So everyone can bask in the success that was just a dream at one point. But you realize that every person you meet has a purpose to fulfill on your route to your success. And although you may wish for everyone to be there with you when you reach that goal or those many goals that you have, you will realize that, man, everybody can't make it with you. Unfortunately, everybody can't make it with you. Everybody can't be there at the finish line. And for whatever reason, like I say, it could be positive, could be negative. Like I say, it could be someone who's jealous, possibly. Or it could be someone say, you know what? This is as far as I go. Now, what's really a blessing is when you meet someone who goes along with you for the ride, but they know when their time has come. See, that right there, that's when it's a blessing. When there are people in your life who know this person is going to do great things in the world, and I want to help them achieve that, but I know that I have a certain role to play. I have a part to play in this, and when that part has reached its maturity, I step back. It's like when you're in school. Every teacher that you have, you meet them at a certain grade level, right? Your kindergarten teacher, your first grade teacher, your second grade teacher, third grade teacher, so forth and so on, all the way up to college, if you decide to go. However, what you notice is every teacher you have teaches you at a certain grade level, right? Your first grade teacher teaches you at a first grade level. And there's a certain time that you have with that first grade teacher, right? And that first grade teacher teaches you all that they know for that first grade level. And once they have reached the maturation date of the first grade, as well as yourself, they know that they must pass you on to the second grade teacher, right? Or they must pass you on to the second grade level. I say that we say there's levels to this. There's levels to this. And you realize that once you have reached the second grade, you can't go back to that first grade thinking, that first grade teaching. Well, you mean you can, but you know what I mean. So you realize that there are levels to this. And when you get past the second grade, you go to the third grade, into the fourth grade, into the fifth grade. And each grade you go to, there's a new level of information, new level of education, new level of awareness, new level of thoughts that go into your mind. That it builds upon your previous levels. It builds upon it, but it brings it better further into it. So they say each level you realize you elevate, and what happens when the teacher or professor or whoever realize that the relationship between you and that teacher has reached its maturation date, the teacher passes you on, and then they don't teach you first grade information anymore. They now say, okay, you have reached the first grade. You have reached the apex of the first grade. It is now time for you to move into the next level, the next grade. And this teacher will now teach you the second grade information. All right? I can't go with you to the second grade. You are now in the second grade. I can no longer teach you first grade information when you will have now reached the second grade. Okay? The same thing in life. You may have friends, you may have family members that will be with you to a certain point, to a certain level, to a certain degree, to a certain grade. And when you have reached the apex of that particular level, those people will either teach you more, or they will say, I can no longer teach you, I can no longer ride with you on to this point. I must now pass you on to the next level, to the next teacher, right? So that's what I mean about, everybody can't make it with you. However, it's not always a bad thing, right? That don't always mean a bad thing. When people hear that phrase, they normally think, okay, well, this person is now just, is just envious and jealous, and they just fall off because they think I've changed. No. It's not always a bad thing. There are different instances where it's negative, and positive. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of both to understand that not making it with that person is there's ways of dealing with this. Now, more on the negative side, you have people who were around you when you were just beginning in your journey of whatever you were trying to do, and they knew that you had something special within you that could elevate to levels unthought of, and they attached themselves along to you to aid you in some cases, but a lot of the times it's to reap the benefits of being around you. And once you have reached a certain level, you start to realize, and they start to realize, that there's a point where we can't go any further together. Like there's a point where we part ways. Like, I'm trying to do this, you're trying to do what we used to do because that's where you were comfortable. You were comfortable at a certain level, and I have exceeded your comfort level. I have exceeded your level of satisfaction, but I still have the urge to elevate. You don't want to elevate with me, so there we have a fork in the road, a crossroads, a rift. So what's going to happen is either I stay where I am and you remain comfortable, or you elevate and come along with me, which is what I would prefer. You elevate and come along with me rather than me stay where I am or go backwards. So there's certain things going to happen. There's going to be a choice made where somebody is going to be uncomfortable. And when that point comes, you must realize, okay, everybody's not going to make it with me. I can't take everybody. You want the whole you want to take the whole hood. You want to take the whole neighborhood. You want to bring the whole neighborhood. You want to bring everybody in your family with you. That's the beautiful thing where everybody can come along with you. That's not the case because either they don't have the mentality to elevate and come along with you, or they don't have the patience for it, or they're just too insecure to say, you know what, I'm scared. Because sometimes they're just scared. They don't want to elevate because they're scared to. Happens. But you're going to realize that you can't take everybody with you. Everybody can't come with you. It sucks. You wish you could save everybody. But what Scarface saying? Smile for me. I often wish I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. That's the thing. You often wish you could save everybody. You often wish you can bring everybody that you love and you know with you. You wish you could do that because you believe that you have the way, that you have it where you can save everybody, we could bring everybody along with you. Unfortunately, it's not up to you to bring everyone along with you. It is up to those people to choose whether or not they want to go along with you. If they don't, then you can part peacefully, or you can part on some craziness. If they choose to, they will show you. If a person wants to elevate, they don't have to tell you. They will show you the same way how they showed you that they wanted to ride with you when you were just starting to, when you got to a certain point. They didn't tell you, they showed you. If they want to elevate with you, they will continue to show you. They will continue to find ways to elevate themselves to show you that no matter how high you go, I'm still riding with you. I'm going to be there with you, helping you along to elevate to your best self like I've been doing since you started. So, but like I said, as much as you may want to, you can't save everybody and you can't take everybody with you. It sucks, but it's a harsh reality. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody not gonna make it with you. So just be mindful. And when those moments come in your life, don't get upset. Well, I mean, you have right to get upset. You know, you could be upset, but understand. Don't be upset without understanding that this is a part of life. You could be upset that you can't take your friends and family with you, not all of them, but also understand that this is a part of life. Everybody can't make it with you. You can't save everybody. All right? Just want to drop you with a little bit of wisdom. Catch you all later. Peace.